What's business like for you at the moment? It's a fight out there.
It's a fight out there. It's so good to be here with you guys. Business is great. We've got a lot of opportunities in the landscape to really be thinking through how we can be supportive of creators with capital to really support kind of what their next phase of their life cycle looks like. In particular, after the summer of strikes and, obviously looking to see some resolve with respect to the actors' strike, you're seeing a lot of creators start thinking about how they can engage with capital partners differently. And so we're excited about all of those opportunities. We spend a lot of our time in music. We buy a lot of music-related cash flows and IP because we believe in how non-correlated it is and how perpetual the asset is and how important it is to the human condition.
Can you push us forward in terms of what income revenue stream looks like for you? You've built businesses for Morgan Stanley, for GE in terms of allocating capital. This is your second time building your own business. What is the monetization value in music rights? Yeah, so music rights, I think, we're here at Bloomberg Screen Time and we're talking a lot about how technology has really empowered how consumers can really pull content and the content they're really interested in. And so that's really allowed for, obviously, streaming, and how streaming has really democratized how consumers can engage in the music space has really been a big pull through. But certainly what you're also seeing, which I think you're seeing also across the media space as well, is you're seeing that, highly engaged, diverse audiences can now tell you where they want to spend their time. We're fortunate in our portfolio to have the song of the summer, Ella Baila Sola by Esteban Armado and Peso Pluma, and that's largely because we see real value in deep engaged audiences, and we try to really find ways to invest behind them. And as you do that, you can participate in the overall economy of how music is engaged. We're listening to music right now.
That's crazy. Like, I get the strategy, get in early, the talent before one of the big players comes in. But think about when you're scrolling through Instagram, Reels or TikTok, you have these people posting their own content, incredible talent, vocally or as musicians, about how people watch music as a video on YouTube. How do you play that market?
Yeah, I think for us, in terms of playing that market, because we are so connected to the original IP and owning the original IP, wherever it's used, however it's engaged, is places where it's a monetization event that allows for our investors to benefit from that monetization. So whether it's TikTok all the way through to YouTube, to Spotify, to Apple Music, to watching things in other formats, those are all places that create value for the underlying IP that we own.
Who are your investors and how are they changing this economic landscape?
Yeah, so our investors, we're a private equity and asset management firm. Our investors are very traditional investors that you would see in any other private equity and asset management firm. So pension funds, endowments, foundations, large-scale partners. Like, we have a very strong partnership with the team at Apollo, is a big partner of ours as well. So we have a number of different investors that are very traditional, but mostly we work on the behalf of people who are looking to live their life in dignity in retirement. So for pension holders, for foundations doing really amazing work. We're really proud of a lot of the foundations that we have as part of our investing group.
I think it would be remiss of us to not bring up the story of the year for many, Taylor Swift. But part of that story, seriously, has been music rights. The idea of music rights, and I wonder what the trickle down or the ripple effect of the negotiations right at the top have for you down, lower down at the earlier stage.
Yeah, so I think, listen, it is the summer it is the femme summer between Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Barbie, Beyonce breaking records in terms of comp score for audience engagement at her tour globally. It has been a really great summer to really show and showcase the power of the female economy with respect to music. But also with respect to content, right? And so for us, we see those trends. We've been seeing them. We've been investing behind them. We continue to look to invest behind them. And we're really excited about continuing to invest behind those themes. So from the top of the funnel all the way down to owners of IP like us, we participate in that. We have songs in our portfolio that were part of the Barbie movie soundtrack, all the way to writers who've written with people like Beyonce, as well as writers who've written with people like Taylor Swift. So we get to benefit by being a part of that broader ecosystem and how much engagement the fans have around it.